Shalom. I would like to start off with giving all praises and the highest honor to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Double honors to my elders and apostles and teachers of great millstone and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiam across the world who are spreading his knowledge in truth and sincerity. May the election be upon your households. Shalom. So, today I want to talk about an article that was talking about implanting brain chips by people in the US. Okay, so let's go to this article and grab a few precepts because this is crazy, man. Here it says published on July 28th, 2021. Okay, so let's read a little bit about the article. It says small company beats Elon Musk's Neuralink in race to test brain chips in humans. Synchron has received FDA approval to kick off an early feasibility study of its brain-computer interface implant in humans in the US. Story at a glance. So, story in short. Point 1. The study will start later this year at Mount Sinai Hospital with 6 human subjects. That's spiritual Mount Sinai. Okay, with 6 human subjects. It will examine the safety and efficacy of its motor neural prosthesis in patients with severe paralysis. So they're gonna test it on patients who are paralyzed. For example, you cannot walk anymore, legs start not working, arms are not working, stuff like that. Synchron is hoping the device will allow patients to use brain data to control digital devices and achieve improvements in functional independence. Okay, so let me see. Let's grab a precept. Okay, because what they are doing, we already know what is about to come, you know. This is Revelation 13, starting at verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Well, this mark right here, okay, is talking about a chip that is going to come. So right now, okay, this article isn't necessarily talking about, not yet talking about buying and selling with this chip, but they want to implant it in your brain and make it sound convenient, okay, for people who are having problems with functional independence, for example, paralyzed limbs, legs, arms. Okay, so they try to bring it smooth. Okay, let's grab another precept for that. Let's go to the book of Psalms 55, verse 21. The words of, let me see, here's put 46. Okay, this is talking about the wicked. Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So they try to make it all sound convenient, okay? Meanwhile, they want to destroy you, and they want to control you. Okay? So let's read on. A small company developing an implantable brain computer interface to help treat conditions like paralysis has received the go-ahead from the Food and Drug Administration to kick off clinical trials of its flagship device later this year. So the study is approved. New York-based Synchron announced Wednesday it has received FDA approval to begin an early feasibility study of a stent-throat implant later this year at Mount Sinai Hospital with 6 human subjects. The study will examine the safety and efficacy of its motor neural prosthesis in patients with severe paralysis, with the hopes the device will allow them to use brain data to control digital devices and achieve improvements in functional independence. Quote, patients begin using the device at home soon after implantation and may wirelessly control external devices by thinking about moving their limbs. Okay, so only by thinking about moving your limbs you can do it. The system is designed to facilitate better communication and functional independence for patients by enabling daily tasks like texting, emailing, online commerce, and accessing telemedicine, the company said in the release. So read it again. The system is designed to facilitate better communication and functional independence for patients by enabling daily tasks like texting, emailing, online commerce, and accessing telemedicine, the company said in a release. Synchron got the nod from the FDA ahead of Elon Musk's Neuralink, which is developing a similar technology. Neuralink most recently demonstrated how a monkey with the company's implant could play a video game using only signals from its brain. And that's true. Let's see if I can get that. Neuralink monkey. Here you see videos also. They implanted a chip in this monkey, and he was and he was playing a video game. Look. Okay, he was just playing a video game with a brain chip. Hey, these people are crazy, man. Yeah, where's the article? Let me see here. Here. Unlike Neuralink's device, Synchron's implantation procedure is much less invasive. It is delivered to the brain through blood vessels in a 2-hour procedure similar to how stents are inserted into the heart. Okay. Other brain-computer interfaces under development currently involve drilling into the skull and placing needle electrodes directly into brain tissue. Synchron said such an invasive procedure can result in long-term brain inflammation, an issue that has posed a challenge for moving into a human trial. So they're still figuring out, what the best way is to implant this thing. 4 human patients in Australia have already received Synchron's implant as part of a separate clinical trial. The company published a study detailing how 2 patients were able to control devices to text and type. They eventually used the technology at home to send text messages, shop online, and manage finances, according to the study. So let me read it again. Like Revelation 13. Verse 16 was saying, okay, about the mark. Let me grab it again. Verse 16, and he caused it all, both small and great, talking about he is talking about the elites, okay, talking about the people governing this planet. And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. Okay, only if you have this mark you can buy or sell. And what does it say here? They eventually use the technology at home to send text messages, shop online, and manage finances, according to the study. So people are already using this brain chip, okay? Now you had like this chip also in Sweden where they were already using it in their hands. But this is like a step further, man. Your brain, that's crazy, man. Okay, let me finish the article. Synchron's North Star is to achieve whole brain data transfer. Wait a minute. Synchron's North Star is to achieve whole brain data transfer. Synchron CEO Thomas Oxley said in a statement, "Our first target is the motor cortex for treatment of paralysis, which represent a large unmet need for millions of people across the world and market opportunity of 20 billion," he said. So he says clearly our first target, not our only target, but our first target is the motor cortex for treatment of paralysis. And the motor cortex is a part of your brain. Let me find it real quick. Motor cortex. Look at this. Look at this. Let me see. Here, this part of your brain. Motor cortex. So they want to focus on that, so you can control your limbs. And then, you know what comes with that? Well, you can buy and sell with it eventually. Okay, as the article said. Now, it sounds pretty, pretty dope what they do, you know? All the technology and stuff like that. But it's all prophecy, okay? This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the end, to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." Okay, so we definitely seeing that the knowledge is being increased, okay? That's why the scripture says that we have to measure the time diligently. You know, you have to see around you what time you are living in, okay? Reading news articles like this, for example, to know what is about to come, you know, what they are busy with, because they literally showing you what they're about to do. Okay, let's go to the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 12. Okay, he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Okay, so the plans, okay, the sneaky plans, okay, of the crafty, you know, of the wicked. Okay, the Most High is gonna make sure that it's gonna be a snare unto them. Okay, they won't be able to perform it like they think it will be. Okay, that the whole world will be chipped, that they will rule over us like that for basically forever. That's what they think. But Most High is, you know, letting them for now because it's prophecy. But eventually they go fall, man. They are digging their own pit, basically. Okay, but you see what's going on, man. The chip is coming. Okay, it's only a matter of time. Okay, because people like to say, yeah, I don't believe it's gonna come, or yeah, it's gonna take a long time. Well, even if it takes like 5 years, okay, or 10 years, what does it matter? It will come eventually. And when it has come, you're gonna regret, you know, that you didn't choose for the Most High in those times. Okay, it's better to be safe than sorry, man. So let me see. Yeah, man, basically those were the precepts. That was it. Okay, so you know, I hope this was edifying, not too long. And with that, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM double honors to my elders and apostles and teachers of great millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akim across the world who are sparing this knowledge in truth and sincerity, and may the election be upon your households. God shalom.